And obviously starts with a loading screen. Hello, Derek. Hello, Derek. Oh, really? The dev stream selling it, and I actually missed all of them. I'm just gonna watch it on YouTube later. So there's two more people on the Discord here with me, and this time they're unable to be heard by the stream. There's a Lefty and Predator here with me.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Predator's the one that talks funny.
Alright, I already game backed out a bit on me. Alright, so yeah, I'm kind of sliding in the air now. Seriously, am I gonna fall? No. Actually, I'm the only Polish person here. Predator is Serbian, right?
Yep.
And Lefty's an American.
This is correct. From the deep south in Alabama.
And there you go. Hello, Pengu. So the plan for today is to build more vaults. Because of the carry capacity, and also I just want to store some of my goods in a more secure way. And I've run out of space in the vault up here. And that means I'm gonna have to build a lot of, make a lot of hardened bricks. Which are a bit of a pain to make really, but I'll manage. I'll change my build into the encumbrance one. I put the fishes from the fish traps, the unappetizing fish, into the fluid press, and every single fish will give you oil. There's 1 volt. No, oil is best done with fish. Trust me, you're gonna get a lot of oil once you start catching fishes. Wow, clearly only the vault area is back here. Yeah, many glitches today, but like every day really. Oh look, I'm going to die now. Oh no. What is happening? Did I just become immortal? For some reason. Nope. I just died and... Okay. Wow, so it's a bit glitched. I did not expect that to happen really. I was wondering the same thing. There's two gorillas after me, so I'm gonna run to my fighter for assistance. Yeah, this also happened right after I drank the potion. Weird, really weird. I'm only like, I only got 2 Dalincias and 1 Berserker left to use up before I merge clans with the Wild Horde. Oh, we've been allies ever since I joined the server.
Even before.
Hello, Rose Styles. I left encumbrance 47 because I'm gonna use the wall paint for it's required for this build. No, I haven't found the armor yet. Well, I have a different plan for today, really, and the plan is to build vaults, lots of vaults. Is my base hard to write? It's not hard to write, really. It might be a bit cumbersome, but once I place enough vaults around, it will be hard to gain anything from the raids here. Unless gaining a bunch of Dragonbone spears and Lemurian flawless armors is a gain. And also with the health region bug working now, there is no hard bases to raid, really. Alright, so got my momentum now, 30 survival, vitality, strength. Gonna repair my armor as well. Get some more tools. I was also thinking if I should move to the previously made battle royale arena, because that other tree is much harder to get to. Not really, I don't have any business in Blackkeep today. Oh, it could be back from yesterday. I'll just keep it in the inventory, it doesn't take much. Not really for a chemical base. You just play around the game, you get enough gold and silver. And then you got 2 silver mines, and mining obsidian in volcano will produce enough gold for you. I'm gonna start by going to volcano, since I should have some bricks around there. Also a lot of alchemical base, you just get it from searching around chests. Someone in front of me. So, any of you guys are in volcano?
I am at volcano.
Did you just go into volcano?
Yeah.
Alright, so it's you running in front of me then. Well, it's actually good that you're here. You can open your base to allow me to get into the map room, right? Or you wanted to check how to unlock the blacksmith spawn as well, right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna grab some of my stuff first.
Actually, I have a piece for you that you can try to place.
Okay, I'm still gonna just grab it, and after trying, I'll move out and start building some more defenses. Alright, I'm here.
You took that black ice piece, right?
Yeah, that.
Yeah. Try to place it here. I will actually go up to demolish one more row if needed.
Right, where I'm standing is when it will start saying that the building is claimed, the land is already claimed.
That is before the. I mean, after the fighter, right?
Yeah, it is. On the fighter, the land is claimed. Behind me, the land is not claimed. It's still how it was before.
Yeah. Okay. Did it change it now?
Nope, still stays the same. Land
Okay.
is.
Place that one where you can and then destroy it. I have another piece with me.
There it is. I can't put it any closer.
Okay, take another piece and destroy that one. Maybe, and I hope that that will actually reset the claimed land position.
No, it's still the same.
How is that even possible?
No idea. I'm gonna give you the piece back, and oh, actually, you have to open the doors for me to get into the map room.
Actually, let's go back. I want to check if I can place the piece when you place something new. Place that on the... No, place it on the ground. I want to check if I can place another piece around here.
That's as close as I can get it.
Yeah, now I can actually place here on. This is weird.
I'm gonna destroy it now and let's go to that map room.
Actually, they should not attack you, right? Well,
They
it's
shouldn't.
still safer this way.
Where have you gone?
Well, there are doors. Wait, I'm not sure where you are. Okay.
Oh, they were closed before. Alright, cheers. I'm gonna make sure I'm gathering twine materials on the way. Because you need twines to make hardened bricks. That should be enough points. Yeah, nearly 600. Alright, these birds are beginning to annoy me now.
I will actually do something now. I will destroy the bridges.
Okay. You can leave some foundations there.
No, I will actually build base nearby, so other people won't be able to catch trolls from the well. Because that's how they want to play. I will give them exactly how it is supposed to be played.
Okay.
Oh, someone built base here. I wonder who that is.
I'm gonna avoid the combat for a while for all the bleeding stacks to go away. is gonna be quite a lot of grinding today, especially stone. And I'm out of room again. I'm gonna take out the bad trolls and put in the useful ones really. Yeah, it usually is. Alright, this should be good. Yeah, I was actually kind of expecting they would just do that. Just repeat on the stream what they already blogged. Still really bummed about their decision to delay fixing patches until the DLC is coming out. This is a really bad practice. like a consolidant is made elsewhere. Derp.
Yes, alchemists are making.
Yeah, I just figured that out. So how are they fixing the Daikata priests? That just they're gonna put a spawn on the map and call it a fix? Yeah, but that's a lot of fixes they could do. It's usually changing one number or one attribute, and we should have be we should have like have an update constantly since the launch, because that's what they promised, that they're gonna fix the crashes before the launch, so they can actually release the game no problem, and then they're gonna do the balancing issues and such, and they've delayed it for over a month now. It's been a month yesterday, it's over a month today.
And month before release game worked much better than now.
Yeah, that too.
That is actually the worst part, because you know how game actually worked and now it doesn't work.
Yeah, it is quite a lot, but it's also a lot for me to move to the vaults. No, they cannot do skins and then call that it's not buying power, because one part of the armors now is that you can recognize by the armor set itself more or less what the build is there, what build is enemy using, and if you put skins in, then you'll be able to conceal that.
I think that they will be like the royal armor. They will have their own stats, but they will not. You will not be able to place them on top of the other armors. And my guess is that they will be the same as royal armor. They will just have probably different stats depending on armor type and cold resist and that kind of stuff. And royal armor is actually useless anyway, so that tells you everything.
Yeah, well, we'll see when it comes out.
Yeah, I even unchecked the royal armor because it removes 10 slots in inventory building. So I'm actually glad that unchecking DLC in Steam works.
Hello, Tiberius. How are they going to balance it then? I don't know if Silent Legion is in need of balancing. I mean,
No,
it's a boss armor, and
I mean, the difference in armor is basically like 1% compared to epic flawless heavy armors that you can actually craft.
yeah, but
So
that's
I
the
don't
thing.
think
They don't really mention balances. They just do them how they please, and then they end up with.
actually my issue with armor is that we can that Hyborian armor does not exist in the game because
Wow,
other,
really? Because I
yeah.
don't think that Silent Legion is that good. But okay.
No, but Hyborian would be actually even better because it gives strength only. So
Yeah, but it's not existent.
yeah, you armorers cannot craft it. So yeah,
I just don't think that the devs are claiming once you have the Silent Legion, there's no reason to use anything else. Then I don't I don't agree with that.
Yok Iron Fist is Hyborian armorer from the pirate ship, but he does not have recipes for armor. So and Hyborian armor is actually better than Silent Legion armor, flawless version, of course.
It is.
The only way to get it now is with admin panel.
Right, yeah.
And this is actually what bothers me with DLC. We don't have all of the stuff implemented in the game, and they are actually already releasing DLC.
I mean, there are some good Silent Legion builds, but I mean, it's still heavy armor. It's hard to climb, so you'll have to take it off every time you want to climb. It's annoying to use it, for me at least.
Well, the only reason why it is good at the moment is health regeneration, but it won't be that good once they actually fix that bug, if it gets fixed.
Yeah, I was about to say there's a keyword to that one. So there's going to be a lot of running around and holding stuff today. I'm actually moving, I'll make my main base the Battle Royale arena, because it's a better base. I built it. This one I think I built it in the first week when I was playing, right? I'm getting quite bored of it, so I'm gonna move to that other location. I'll leave all the fighters and archers around. I don't really care about these, and obviously the crafting stations are gonna be intact. I'll also get rid of some of the useless stuff, really. I'm just gonna see how much can I move first. I do have a total of 4 votes placed already among the both of my trees. Now I see my fighters taking a bite out of them gorillas. Yeah, that's a decent placement of that troll. He doesn't seem to bug out and lose to them where he's over there.
You blocked the gorilla spawns.
No, I have him on a branch that's leading to my base, so whenever the gorillas are after me, the fighter will pull out a bow, aggro them, and then he will kill them.
But you are killing all of these gorillas on purpose.
Yeah, well, they are annoying. They need to die. I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. Let's see if I remember the layout of this base. It's got a lot more towers, and it's I think we're gonna have fun here. Get rid of all these.
So, how is the weather there?
It's warm again today, really warm. It was good yesterday and the day before. It's not today.
Yeah, and playing Conan does not help, right?
No, it doesn't. Well, at least I'm not playing it in a full resolution. I'm only playing in 2K, so the computer doesn't get as warm.
Yeah, GPUs produce a lot of heat.
Yeah, they do. That's what you get in summer. I bet they do. I mean, a lot of the Conan Exile's success is that there was a lot of talk about it. they're really relying on fan base to spread the word, really. But I mean, the Conan Exiles is when I started doing videos and streamings rather regularly, right? Well, if they are going to be pulling some bad moves, I will change the game I'm playing. But we'll see how it works out in the future. I see the Predator left the Discord. To be honest, I got a lot of games on Steam that I haven't touched, barely touched. I'm not sure what's incoming. What is there something new incoming that's worthwhile? Might look into it. I do play like different genres of the games. It's like is the Red Dead Redemption going to be on PC this time? Yeah, I'll probably pick up Fallout. I still got some like races that I haven't finished with the Total War Warhammer 2. And there's been some new ones added while I wasn't playing it. So I'll probably be looking into that as well. I really play all types of games with the minor exception that I rarely play racing, sport and first person shooter games. I'll probably stream. I do have a semi-decent internet connection now. For the last, oh my, it's like 12 years or so, I was down to the 4 megabit download connection that had like less than half a megabit upload. So even uploading videos was a no-no really, because half an hour video would take 2 days or so. So this one is much better when it comes to the bandwidth itself, but it's not as good as the previous one when it comes to ping. Because on this one I usually get about 40-50 ping, and on that previous connection I had, it was about 30, and I never ever had lag issues in there. While with this one, you'll probably already notice a few times I had to reset my router. Exactly. Yep. And the company was saying that now that they're still not doing upgrades, so I had to change them really. Can you imagine being a customer for 12 years and it was actually 4 megabits down 12 years ago when I started with them, and for 12 years they denied me upgrades. So I was like, yeah, that's about enough loyalty as you're gonna get from me. Yeah, 4 megabits. That's suburban Polish areas for you. It's like when you live in the middle of the forest and don't expect a better connection.
I don't think I'll go into what my connection is.
No, don't tell them. They will be
Oh.
jealous then.
Alright. At the moment I got 80 megabits download and 8 megabits upload. So I mean it's not great, but it's good enough I think for now. Well, at least it allows me to stream, right? If I wanted a better connection, they are available, but I'll probably have to move back to the city, and I kinda like it here. For anything else that doesn't require a computer, really.
AI is really dumb in this game.
It is indeed.
I mean, there are some
mean,
foundations across the lava here
At the
and there.
moment, in every game, well, in most games, AI is pretty dumb, and really no AI in any game you can really call intelligent.
Well, it doesn't have to be smart, but at least
They're
some
always
pet finding.
exploitable.
Some pet finding would be nice. At least.
Yeah,
I mean,
I guess.
the AI has foundations to go across the lava, but they will actually go through the lava.
Right, yeah. Yeah, they will do that. Is it ended already? Yeah, I was really hoping for the Famicom to become a really player-friendly company, but with this delay in fixes, I am beginning to have my doubts. Obsidian Peak, 30 or 20 survival, 50 encumbrance, and just run around, hit trees. I think I think you get about that much after like an hour of hitting trees. Yeah, they do. Much more than tannery, right? We might be doing some raiding over the weekend. I'm not sure today, 'cause today I'm gonna make sure I have enough votes to make raiding my base as hard as possible, or as annoying as possible at least. It's not like there's anything in this game that I would really be bummed over for losing, but might as well not make it easy, right? let's see, let's remove most of the valuable stuff out of the chests. Oh wow, that's not valuable. That isn't. Oh, that may be. One still have to keep in mind that raiding time is only 3 hours a day. It's actually quite a lot of time, but at the end of the day, it's only 3 hours. Most probably the one I'm wearing now. Well, they can only raid between half 8 and half 11 p.m. So it's like if I'm online at that time, then it's gonna be an online raid, right? Oh, the raids I'm gonna be doing. We'll see. Am I worried about being squishy? That said, I'm I'm also very highly mobile in it. And just before the launch, I did join the arena where I was wearing only armor that had even less armor than that. And I was able to win quite a few fights, and with a bow as well. Most of the time, is unless you have more stamina, then you might actually catch up to them. Or the double jumper build, because that's like infinite stamina. For running at least. Yeah, but then again, the double jumper is like 50 encumbrance build. It's a very basic combat setup. It's nothing that gives you an advantage in combat. So if you like, if there's two players on about the same fighting level, then if one is in a fighting build and the other one is the double jumper, the first one is gonna have a clear advantage. No, there isn't. The movement speed is the same, whether you're wearing light or heavy armor as well. It's the same with raiding people who are online, Derek, as well. Because, well, say you burn down the door, they just place a new one, and you have to do it all over again. And then they place a new one, and they can just rebuild whatever you destroyed. Yep, that too. Oh, well done, Akaladen, and welcome. Yeah, so Ark did it right then. If it has a no build or repair zone for a few minutes, if there's anything destroyed in the vicinity, then that's the way this game should have it. Yeah, elevators are slow. That's that's the con of that base. That's a clear disadvantage. That every time am I actually getting stuck here? Yes, I am. When you, it's quite a decent base to defend, but going up and down every time is a bit of an annoyance. They're all Dragonborn, very easy to get really. I did not really play other survival games except for Conan Exiles and Minecraft a few years ago. Well, quite a few years ago, about a year or more before the game launched. Unless you're counting like Fallout 4 to be a survival game. Yeah, I was playing Minecraft when it started early access. There was like only a few blocks and stuff like that. I thought the general idea was pretty good. Fallout 2 is one of my favorite games of all time, so yes, I do. I did not play much of the Fallout 1, I only finished it once, but I finished Fallout 2 multiple times. It was a masterpiece. It's one of the best games ever made. Because they took generally the same formula of Fallout 1 and just improved on it and added more stuff. I was actually really bummed out at the beginning when the Fallout 3 came out as a first-person shooter instead of the isometric time strategy, right? Turn strategy. Out of the new games that are coming out that I'm really anticipating and really waiting for is the new Mountain Blade as well. Mountain Blade is also, in my opinion, one of the masterpieces that was brought to us. But that doesn't make it a bad game, right? It was actually very awesome because it was super easy to learn and quite hard to master, really. I think I even have a public video on my YouTube channel from like 10 or 12 years ago from Mountain Blade. I think it was about 2 or 3 years maybe before the game got released. Because Mountain Blade was in early access for a long time. Was a really new concept. A lot of Mountain Blade clones came out after that. So yeah, when the Mountain Blade 2 is coming out, the banner load, right? I'm definitely giving it a go. Yeah, and I remember when they introduced the warbands, Mountain Blade warband, and finally gave us multiplayer. That was quite awesome as well. I played Diablo 2 when it came out for about a month. I finished it with I think it was Barbarian or Berserker, whatever that one was called, the Paladin and an Amazon, and I never played it again really. Was the same with the World of Warcraft for me. I played it for 2 weeks when it came out, and then I've discovered Guild Wars 1, which for me was a superior game to World of Warcraft. I guess the only Blizzard game after World of Warcraft I played for any longer time was Hearthstone. I did like to play it on cards. But now it's just that there's way too many of them, and I think they've crossed the pay to win quite a while ago. Do I still play MMOs? Not really. If there would be a good one, and by good MMO I mean one that doesn't rely on you targeting an enemy and then spamming a combo macro over and over again, I might play it, but it doesn't seem that way. Yeah, but MMOs are still quite a time sink, and I would just prefer to play more other games than sink time into MMO again. I've spent, well, my early days of MMOs, I spent about 4 years playing Ultima Online. And then after that, it was Guild Wars 1. I played that for about a year and a half or 2 years or so. I was never really into MMOs after that. I had high hopes for Guild Wars 2, yeah, because I was actually pretty good in Guild Wars 1. The guild I was playing with, we were usually in the top 20 of the PvP guild versus guild mode. You can also judge it by my voice, right? About exactly mid-30s. I'm 36 currently. I'm a CNC programmer. Okay. Well, I also do a lot of setting and also tend to work at the machines as well because if you're just sitting by the desk, then you cannot set and program the machines good enough. You need to have a experience working with them as well. The machinists quite a job that is quite in demand nowadays. And with the CNC machines, it's actually really easy to get basics, or basic knowledge at least. I mean, most of the times when the production is set, the only knowledge that's required of a person is what color is the green button, really. In let's say small units, that at least. Yeah, but that's the way the world is going now. The computers are doing all the work for us. So yeah, and one day you're gonna be job hunting, and the employer will say, "We don't have a job for you, but we might hire your iPhone instead." It depends what for. I mean, if you put gas plus demon fire, you can like stack 12 gas orbs, and then when you hit it with demon fire, they're gonna do exactly the same damage as 12 grease orbs plus demon fire when they burn out. But the advantage of gas is that it's doing damage instantly. But with the grease orbs, you can reset the timer with throwing another single orbs into the fire. I really need to find a good place to place these bolts. I think this branch might still be unoccupied. Not sure if I'm gonna be able to climb it all the way up. I'll put away some of the stuff into the chests around the towers that are everywhere. Yes, the only thing I will lose is the trials that are already deployed. I won't be upgrading to Tech 3 at all because they are rather inefficient with the way the orbs are working currently. It's much better to build a double wall of Tech 2 than to build a single wall of Tech 3. And it's cheaper as well. So yeah. Yes, to take down a tier 2 building, you need about 15 grease orbs and a demon fire orb. And to take down tier 3 building, you need about 19, so that's only 4 more. So it's 15 to destroy a T2 and 19 to destroy a Tech 3. Then depending on if it's a wall or foundation, and well, it basically follows this formula. Yes, they are. Yes, you have to save the jars for vaults. Jars are the only efficient way of destroying vaults, so it's not like they're useless. They're still useful. Still need about 85 jars for a vault. But yeah. I think I'm gonna have another full inventory from that previous base. And then I would have to dash for an hour or two to pick up. I promised my sister that I will pick up my nephew today, so I'll probably have to end it soon, and we'll see if I'll be able to come back later or if I'll be too tired. But the weekend is coming up. Yeah, the kids are finishing the green school today. That's what it's called around here when they take a few classrooms and they go on a trip for a few days and they take their classes there. That's because the school year is about to end anyway. Oh, what's happening? Alright. Actually, that route is way too common to leave it out. Yes, I'm guessing there will be a lot of moving stuff around over weekend. I'll probably move a lot of double trolls that I have back into this place, and then set up the one on the other tree over the weekend in between raiding times. Now actually I stream every day really. I mean, I just came out with the idea, if I'm gaming anyway, I might as well hit the record, hit the stream button, right? And unless I'm like actually going out somewhere. Mostly family birthdays and so. Then I'll obviously not be streaming, but most of the times I'm streaming. Even if it'll be like for an hour or two only, I would still probably stream. I am considering though to stream Conan Exiles, mostly close to the raid times or at the persistent hours like this, which is like 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. the European Central Summertime. And if I get more time, I might be streaming different games in between that. I wanted to try more of the game I got recently, which is Spin Tires Mud Runner. It looked like a fun game. I already had a few hours on it, along with detoxing. It was quite fun. Yeah, because I really want to just break the routine of me playing Conan Exiles only. It's not like I'm bored with the game already, but I know from experience that if you're putting too much effort into just one title, then when you finally tired of it, you normally don't ever come back to it. So it's best to dose it really. I also wanted to have another go at one of the Dark Souls. I have all 3 parts of it. I'm not really keen on the new remastered, the Dark Souls 1 remastered edition, because I can get a better effect with mods with the first part. So I'll probably choose in between Dark Souls 3 and Dark Souls 2 actually. I really like Dark Souls 2, even though most of the Dark Souls community did not like the second part. I actually really enjoyed it. Yeah, and actually on weekends I tend to stream a lot more because, well, I have a lot more time. I'm gonna be dashing to get my nephew soon. If I get back within the reasonable time to restart the stream, I will start streaming again today. Well, in case it wouldn't happen, then thanks for watching and see you next time. And before I do that, I'll also showcase that this base has an anti-climbing, with the only way getting to that tree. And that lift is one of the only ways to get up, so to make it pretty safe. It's not like 100% safe, but since you can take the lift into your inventory, you'll have to climb through the anti-climbing here now, which is difficult. So I'm feeling pretty safe over here. So again, going to pick him up, and depending on if I'll have enough time after I come back, I'll restart the stream. If I don't, then I'll see you guys tomorrow.